everyone. We will be talking about the resource-based view of strategic alliance formation, strategic and social effects in entrepreneurial firms. In the dynamic landscape of business, collaboration is the key to unlocking innovation and achieving sustainable growth. In this presentation, we will go over the following topics: understanding strategic alliance formation, determinants of strategic needs and determinants of social opportunities, purpose of the research, hypothesis, and then an example related to the case, Air Canada's strategic alliances. In the realm of business strategy, the formation of strategic alliances has long been a subject of great interest and scrutiny. The traditional perspective on this matter has predominantly revolved around transaction cost economics, which focuses on minimizing transaction costs and achieving efficiency. However, this traditional viewpoint fails to fully capture the dynamic interplay of strategic and social factors that often drive firms to enter into strategic alliances. In this presentation, we will delve into the resource-based view of strategic alliance formation as presented in the seminal work of Caitlin and Claudia, to shed light on the strategic and social effects that influence this crucial business phenomenon. Historically, strategic alliances have been a prominent avenue for firms to conserve resources, share risk, signal enhanced legitimacy, and acquire new competencies. They can empower firms with market power, facilitate market entry, and offer options for future investments. Nevertheless, these cooperative relationships also come with potential pitfalls, such as high transaction costs, the risk of neglecting core competencies, and the sharing of profits. As a result, firms adopt strategic alliances at varying rates based on their specific circumstances and needs. Transaction cost economics has traditionally served as a primary theoretical framework for understanding the formation of strategic alliances. It emphasizes efficiency through minimizing transaction costs as a primary motivation for cooperation. While effective in explaining vertical integration in mature industries, it falls short in accounting for the strategic advantages of alliances, such as learning, legitimacy creation, and rapid market entry. Caitlin and Claudia's work aims to bridge this gap by combining both strategic and social factors to explain alliance formation. They extend the resource-based view of the firm, which views firms as bundles of resources, to the realms of alliances. According to this perspective, alliances form when firms in vulnerable strategic positions require additional resources to compete effectively, or when firms in strong social positions can capitalize on the connections to create alliance opportunities. In this essence, alliances are cooperative relationships driven by the need for strategic resources and the opportunities presented by social resources. Strategic needs for cooperation are influenced by various factors, including the number of competitors in the market. Firms facing intense competition often have vulnerable strategic positions. As the resources are strained, profits are under pressure, and survival is at stake. Alliances can provide crucial resources, enabling firms to share costs, mitigate risks, and gain legitimacy and market power. Market stage is another determinant of strategic position. Emerging state markets are characterized by uncertainty and instability, making strategic position risky. Alliances offer resources for cost sharing and legitimization, making them more likely in these markets. In contrast, growth stage markets are less volatile, reducing the need for alliances. Mature stage markets, characterized by stability and lower uncertainty, offer fewer advantages for alliance formation. Social opportunities for cooperation revolve around the social aspects of alliances. Personal relationships, status, and reputation are critical in creating opportunities for cooperation. Awareness, trust, and commitment are deepened through these relationships, facilitating alliance formation. Strong social positions, rooted in personal relationships, status, and reputation, are associated with a higher likelihood of alliance formation. The social position of two top management teams, who are often the architects of alliance strategies, is particularly crucial. Larger top management teams have more extensive connections, and the members with more previously industry employers possesses greater leads to potential partners. Top managers with high-level job experiences bring valuable industry connections, negotiation skills, and status to the alliance forming process. This paper was conducted to address a critical gap in our understanding of strategic alliance formation within the context of semiconductor ventures and more broadly in technology-based industries. The need for this study arose from the increasing prevalence of cooperative strategies, specifically product development alliances, among entrepreneurial semiconductor firms during the late 20th century. The semiconductor industry, marked by its rapid technological advancement and competitive dynamics, served as an ideal backdrop to investigate the motivations and determinants behind such alliances. The primary objective of this research was to unravel the intricate web of factors influencing alliance formation. While prior studies had explored various aspects of alliances, this paper sought to combine two key dimensions, the strategy and the social. By integrating these strategic and social perspectives, the study aimed to provide a more comprehensive and nuanced understanding of why firms engage in cooperative endeavors. Additionally, the paper sought to shed light on how different strategic positions and social resources of firms' top management teams influence their decisions to form alliances. It aimed to unravel the interplay between strategic necessity, resource availability, and the social dynamic in shaping the alliance landscape. Moreover, this research was conducted to enrich our knowledge of alliance formation, offering insights that could be applied not only in the semiconductor industry, but also in other sectors categorized by high technological uncertainty and competitive pressures. Hypothesis 1 suggests that the greater the number of competitors, the higher the rate of alliance formation. This hypothesis taps into the notion that in intensely competitive markets, firms may seek alliances as a means to gain a competitive edge or access resources that can boost their position. Competition often drives firms to collaborate, especially when it becomes clear that going it alone may not be the best and the most effective solution. Competitive pressures can manifest in various ways. For instance, in mature markets with numerous rivals, firms may form alliances to pool resources for research and development, reduce production costs, or enhance their collective bargaining power with suppliers. In such scenarios, alliances can serve as a strategic response to the challenges posed by intense competition. Additionally, this hypothesis hints at the idea that alliances can be tools for consolidation. In crowded industries, firms may join forces through mergers, acquisitions, or joint ventures to reduce fragmentation and create stronger market players. This underscores the interplay between competition and cooperation in the quest for market dominance. Hypothesis 2 delves into the relationship between market dynamics and alliance formation. It suggests that the rate of alliance formation is highest in emergent stage markets, followed by growth stage markets, and lowest in mature stage markets. This hypothesis suggests that the evolution of markets plays a pivotal role in shaping firms' alliance strategies. In emerging markets, characterized by novelty and rapid change, firms often lack the resources and capabilities to go it alone. They may turn to alliances as a means to access complementary resources, share risk, and navigate the uncertainties inherent in new markets. These alliances can be instrumental in accelerating market entry and fostering innovation. Conversely, in mature markets, where competition is well established and opportunities for differentiation are limited, firms may perceive fewer incentives for alliance formation. They may opt for alternative strategies such as cost-cutting measures or produce diversification to maintain their competitiveness. Hypothesis 3 suggests that firms with more innovative strategies are more inclined to form alliances. This hypothesis underscores the pivotal role of innovation in alliance dynamics. In technology-driven industries such as the semiconductor sector studied in the paper, innovation is lifeblood of competitiveness. Innovation can manifest in multiple dimensions, including product development, process improvement, and business model innovation. Firms pursuing innovative strategies often face resource constraints, technical complexities, and risks that can be mitigated through collaboration. Alliances provide a platform for sharing knowledge, accessing cutting-edge technologies, and spreading the costs and risks associated with innovation. Moreover, alliances can serve as a channel for synergetic innovation, where partners combine their expertise to create novel solutions that neither could achieve individually. This collaboration approach to innovation is especially relevant in industries where breakthroughs require multidisciplinary expertise, and substantial investments. Hypothesis 4 delves into the influence of the top management team size on alliance formation. It suggests that larger top management teams are more likely to engage in alliances. This hypothesis underscores the significance of human capital in shaping alliance strategies. Top management team plays a pivotal role in formulating and executing alliance strategies. Large top management teams bring diverse skills, perspectives, and networks to the table. They can tap into the broader range of contacts and relationships, both internal and external to the firm, which can be instrumental in identifying potential alliance partners and negotiating favorable terms. Furthermore, the size of the top management team can also impact the allocation of managerial attention and resources to alliance activities. In larger teams, there may be dedicated members with the bandwidth to focus on alliance formation and management, ensuring that the firm seizes alliances opportunities effectively. Hypothesis 5 suggests that firms benefit from alliance formation when members of the top management team have worked for multiple industry employers. This hypothesis underscores the importance of prior industry experience and networks in alliance dynamics. Executives with a track record of working for different firms within the same industry bring a wealth of knowledge, contacts, and insights. They may have pre-existing relationships with potential alliance partners, be privy to industry trends and best practices, and possess the ability to assess the trustworthiness and compatibility of prospective collaborators. These executives can serve as valuable bridges between the current firm and potential partners, facilitating the formation and success of alliances. The deep industry expertise can be a significant asset, particularly in industries where specialized knowledge is crucial. Hypothesis 6 focuses on the impact of the previous job titles held by the members of the top management team on alliance formation. It suggests that firms with executives who have held high-level positions in other organizations are more likely to engage in alliances. This hypothesis underscores the significance of executive status and reputation. Executives with high-level job titles bring prestige, credibility, and a reputation for competence to the current firm. When engaging in alliance negotiations, their stature can enhance the firm's appeal as a reliable and attractive partner. Other firms may be more inclined to form alliances with a new firm led by executives with a history of success in leadership roles. Moreover, executives with high-level job titles often possess advanced negotiation skills and the ability to navigate complex business environments effectively. These skills are invaluable in securing favorable alliance agreements and ensuring the success of cooperative ventures.
Before we dwell into the real-world application of the resource-based view of strategic alliances formation, as discussed in this paper, it's essential to understand the theoretical foundation we are working with. In the paper, Kathleen and Claudia explores the strategic and social effects of forming alliances in business firms. They highlight how such alliances can leverage resources and capabilities to gain a competitive edge, often exceeding what could be achieved through organic growth alone. Now let's take an example that exemplifies these concepts. We would like to take an example of Air Canada, a company that has not only embraced but also thrived by applying the principles discussed in this paper. Air Canada's journey is a real-life testament to the power of strategic alliances in the aviation industry. Founded in 1937 as Trans-Canadian Airlines (TCA), Air Canada has evolved into Canada's premier national flag carrier and a global aviation leader. In 1965, the airline was rebranded as Air Canada, making a significant milestone in its history. Privatized by the Canadian government in 1988, Air Canada embarked on a transformative journey. As of 2022, Air Canada stands as a formidable force in the aviation industry. Its total assets value over 29.5 billion Canadian dollars reflect its financial strength. A workforce of around 30,500 dedicated employees drive the airline's operations. Air Canada is among the 20th largest airline globally, operating 1,500 daily departures to 206 destinations worldwide. This extensive network ensures connectivity to key destinations across the globe. Pioneering innovation, Air Canada introduced e-ticketing, self-service kiosks, and in-flight entertainment, enhancing the passenger experience. The airline maintains one of the world's youngest and most modern fleets, prioritizing safety and comfort. Now let's try and understand the importance of strategic alliances in airline industry. Airlines aim to expand their global presence and provide passengers with access to a broader network of destinations. Strategic alliances offer the opportunity to reach more countries and cities without the need for significant organic growth. Operating long-haul routes and establishing presence in foreign markets can be financially challenging. Alliances enable airlines to share costs, resources, and risk, making international expansions more cost-effective. Airlines seek a competitive edge in a crowded marketplace. Alliances allow them to compete effectively by offering more routes and services than individual carriers. Alliances are also formed due to challenges and limitations in global expansion. Airlines face complex regulatory and legal requirements when operating in foreign countries. Strategic alliances help navigate these challenges by leveraging the knowledge and expertise of local partners. Expanding globally requires sustainable resources, including aircraft, infrastructure, and manpower. Alliances provide access to these resources without the need of massive capital investments. Each market has its unique culture and operational nature. Strategic alliances help airlines adapt and tailor their services to meet local preferences and requirements. Global markets are highly competitive. With established players and local carriers, alliances enable airlines to pool their strengths and jointly face competition, reducing the risk of market saturation. Founded in 1997, Star Alliance marked a turning point in the history of air travel. It brought together five airlines from different parts of the world, uniting the Americans, Europe, and Asia to create the world's first global aviation alliance. One of the proud founding members of Star Alliance is Air Canada. Their membership is significantly influenced how they offer passengers a truly exceptional traveling experience, aligning their operations with a global vision of seamless travel. Star Alliance's global reach is nothing short of astonishing, serving 206 countries and offering access to over 1,500 destinations. This means you can explore nearly every corner of the globe with ease. With a combined fleet of over 5,000 aircrafts, Star Alliance member airlines make approximately 19,000 daily departures in non-pandemic times. They are the driving force behind connecting people and places worldwide. Star Alliance offer numerous benefits to passengers, making the journey smoother and more enjoyable. Some key advantages include common ticketing system, optimized connection, customized services, etc. The Star Alliance has been immensely important to Air Canada, contributing significantly to the expansion of both revenue and the airline's network. Star Alliance is one of the world's largest and most comprehensive airline alliance, comprising 26 member airlines. These member airlines collectively offer a vast global network that spans continents. Air Canada's membership in the alliance has allowed the airline to connect its passengers to over 1,500 destinations in more than 206 countries. This extensive network includes major cities and airports around the world. By partnering with other member airlines, Air Canada has been able to expand its reach far beyond what it could have achieved on its own. This expansion is vital for attracting passengers and enhancing its presence in the international markets. With, Within the Star Alliance, airlines engage in code-sharing agreements. These agreements allow Air Canada to sell tickets on flights operated by other member airlines and vice versa. Passengers can book a single itinerary that includes flights on multiple airlines, making travel more convenient and seamless. Code-sharing agreements significantly increase the number of flight options available to Air Canada's passengers, improving the overall travel experience. The expanded network and code-sharing agreements have translated into increased passenger traffic for Air Canada. More passengers means more ticket sales, leading to revenue growth. By offering connections to a wider range of destinations, Air Canada can attract more passengers who may have previously chosen alternative routes or airlines for their journeys. Sharing resources and facilities with other Star Alliance members at various airports around the world improves operational efficiency of Air Canada. It reduces the need for the airline to build and maintain its own infrastructure at every destination. This efficiency leads to cost saving as the airline can leverage the facilities and resources provided by its alliance partners. Air Canada's frequent flyer program, Aeroplan, allows members to earn and redeem miles not only on Air Canada but also on other Star Alliance member airlines. This feature enhances the attractiveness of Aeroplan to passengers, encouraging loyalty to Air Canada and its alliance partners. The ability to offer a vast global network sets Air Canada apart from airlines that do not have such extensive alliance partnerships. This competitive advantage is especially important in attracting international travelers and corporate customers. In short, Air Canada's membership in the Star Alliance has played an important role in expanding its revenue and network. The alliance has provided access to a global network, code-sharing opportunities, operational efficiencies, and enhanced loyalty program benefits, all of which have contributed to the airline's success and growth in a highly competitive airline industry. Star Alliance is dedicated to environmental, social, and corporate sustainability. It aligns with United Nations objectives emphasizing energy consumption, waste management, responsible procurement, and social responsibility. Air Canada, as a member of the Star Alliance, actively participates in these sustainability efforts. Some of the specific initiatives undertaken by Air Canada are 2030 Ambition Statement. Air Canada has signed the statement of the World Economic Forum's Clean Skies for Tomorrow, supporting the transition to carbon neutral aviation. In a bid to reduce environmental impacts, Air Canada has taken steps to minimize the use of single-use plastics on board. The airline has partnered with green tech to recycle electronics that have become unusable, avoiding the burial of hundreds of kilograms of electronic wastes. As we have seen, the Star Alliance, of which Air Canada is a part, is deeply committed to sustainability and corporate responsibility. This directly relates to the paper's discussion on the social effects of alliances and the broader corporate sustainability agenda. Air Canada's active participation in these initiatives reflects that the fact that strategic alliances are not just enhancing market access but also about fulfilling corporate social responsibilities. Air Canada's involvement in sustainability efforts mirrors these social effects and reinforces the notion that alliances can extend beyond mere business transactions to shape an organization's values and priorities. Air Canada has consistently invested in enhancing the customer experience through innovations such as e-ticketing, self-service kiosks, in-flight entertainment, and modern fleets. The Air Canada was one of the pioneers in introducing e-ticketing, simplifying the ticketing process and reducing paper usage. These innovations not only cater to passengers' preferences but also improve operational efficiency. Let's draw a parallel with the paper's emphasis on resource sharing and leveraging capabilities. In this case, Air Canada has forged partnerships within and outside the Star Alliance, enabling it to access the resources and expertise needed for these innovations without bearing the entire burden itself. This aligns perfectly with the resource-based view theory, where alliances are utilized to pool resources and capabilities for mutual benefit. By strategically partnering and sharing resources, airlines like Air Canada can remain competitive and continuously enhance their offerings, providing a tangible link between theory and the real-world practice. As we discussed earlier in the paper, strategic alliances are instrumental in expanding a firm's reach and gaining a competitive advantage. Air Canada's partnership with Emirates is a prime example of this. The seamless connectivity and baggage transfer between these two carriers illustrates how alliances can create a win-win situation for airlines and passengers alike. This aligns perfectly with the resource-based view theory, which emphasizes leveraging resources and capabilities through alliances to achieve objectives that would be challenging to attain individually. In this case, Air Canada and Emirates have harnessed their respective strengths to enhance the customer experience. But it's not just Emirates. Air Canada has formed numerous partnerships beyond the Star Alliance. This shows how alliances can provide access to a broader range of routes and services, ultimately benefiting the airline's competitiveness and passengers' options. Airline industry is a very competitive and its success not only depends on a strong alliances but also economic factors, global events and crises, change in government regulations, etc. Air Canada faced a daunting challenge in the early 2000s dealing with bankruptcy and it needed a robust recovery strategy. Air Canada's alliances, particularly its membership in the Star Alliance, helped the airline during its challenging period. During bankruptcy, Air Canada needed to maintain passenger loyalty and market share. Its alliance with the Star Alliance allowed it to continue offering an extensive network of destinations to its passengers. Passengers could book single itinerary that include flights operated by multiple Star Alliance member airlines. This meant that even if Air Canada had to reduce its own routes during bankruptcy, it could offer passengers a wide range of destinations through its partners, maintaining convenience for travelers. Air Canada could leverage shared airport facilities, lounge, and ground services offered by alliance partners. This reduced the need for the airline to invest heavily in its own infrastructure and various international destinations, helping to control costs during a challenging financial period. Air Canada had opportunities for revenue generations through joint ventures, code sharing agreements, and shared services with other Star Alliance members. This additional revenue streams help offset financial losses and contributed to airlines' recovery. The paper emphasizes that the idea alliances are more than just partnerships. They are strategic assets that can shape a firm's competitive advantage. Air Canada's experience showcases how these alliances ensured network connectivity, provided code sharing opportunities, improved operational efficiencies, created new revenue streams, and maintained customer loyalty during a critical recovery phase. Air Canada's strategic alliances have had profound social effects within the organization, influencing corporate culture and employee dynamics. Air Canada's partnerships, especially with international airlines within the Star Alliance, have influenced cultural exchange programs. This has fostered a more global-minded workforce, with employees gaining cultural awareness and sensitivity. This aligns with the paper's discussion on how strategic alliances can influence a company's culture. Just as the paper highlighted, alliances are not only about business transactions but also about shaping an organization's values and priorities. In this case, Air Canada's alliances have cultivated a culture of culture awareness and global thinking. Collaborative projects with partner firms have encouraged employees from different backgrounds to work together effectively. The alliances have created a culture of teamwork. The paper emphasizes how alliances can influence relationships with partner firms and employee dynamics. Air Canada's alliances, particularly within the Star Alliance, have fostered teamwork and collaboration, which is a practical example of paper's concepts. Air Canada employees participating in cross-culture training and joint ventures have reported higher job satisfaction due to personal and career development opportunities. The paper discussed the impact of alliances on employee satisfaction. Air Canada's case illustrates how alliances can lead to increased job satisfaction, reinforcing the paper's claim that alliances can have social effects within the organization. Throughout this presentation, we have gone through the strategic landscape of Air Canada, unveiling the transformative power of strategic alliances. As we wrap up, it's essential to connect our real-life journey with the theoretical framework of the resource-based view of strategic alliances presented in this paper. The paper suggests that alliances can be seen as strategic assets that shape a firm's competitive advantage. Our exploration of Air Canada's journey vividly illustrates this. The airline leveraged alliances to navigate challenges, drive growth, and foster positive social effects. Air Canada's story reaffirms the central premise of this paper. Strategic alliances are not merely partnerships. They are strategic assets that can transform an organization's destiny. The power of strategic alliances, as exemplified by Air Canada, is a testament to their enduring significance in a dynamic and competitive business landscape. Thank you.